Good afternoon, everybody. You didn't miss anything. That was just pre-gaming. They're getting mic checked. I thought you guys all would kind of realize that, but you didn't. So yeah, they're just getting the mic check together and everything else. And then I think this is set to begin at 4, but he just said they're going to be a couple minutes late. So we're just going to be waiting for that. And if you're replaying, I will chapter this after it's done. So I'm going to go grab something to drink. This is empty. Hit the like button while we wait, and I'll see you guys in a few.
Check. You got that? Checking. You got that? Everybody else's sound good?
Yeah, why don't you put this on a delay here?
Yep, we're good.
You did, Megs.
Okay. All right. We will see you on the other side. Yep.
Evan was laughing. Oh, yeah.
Januari, we're lucky that we don't have a snow.
Yeah, that's true, I guess, yeah.
Hey, Scotty, don't worry. They might keep driving by that.
It's true, yeah. Yeah. It's like a fair between that's like, I don't know exactly where. Yeah, that's I don't think so. I'll tell you that, but
Yes.
yeah, you're totally right though too, yeah. Yeah. Like if you're gonna yeah, you're totally right.
Ten 9876543212345.
Hey, can you, I can't find it, but no, I just want to, they might take Robbie live a little bit and go, we're on IFC 22 and I can hear him on the EL2 as well.
This guy's not going to slow you down.
Yep.
Don't want to run.
Right.
10
Yeah.
We've never remembered the name of it. We just put
Okay, that's fine. Yeah,
Yeah, 4 o'clock's going to be live via TVU and then Saturday will be your time.
Just I know some have some paper, but if I can just try to.
Yeah. Yeah, and I know
Diesel.
Windows has been,
Give me your microphone.
we never keep it.
I'm gonna clip it actually just to get it up out of the way.
okay, that's great.
Yep.
All right.
Can I also be annoying and stack a phone?
Absolutely.
All right.
Here, I'll tell you what. Let's set it in here.
Alrighty, later. Bye.
Thank you so much.
Yep.
That phone is playing interference.
That last phone was?
Yep.
Is this yours?
Yeah, that's mine. So the phone is playing.
Hey, Brian.
Yeah, the phone is playing interference. When you set it on, I
Yep.
was like going,
Okay.
oh, that's what it is.
Still good on all sounds.
There it goes. Happens when you bump. So appreciate you, sir. Okay, perfect. All right, you should be seeing me here. Yeah. All right, thanks. Bye. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, last question. Hey, is there anybody in the booth yet? This is Scotty and I want to.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm here.
A lot of those.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm actually here.
Great.
I know, but actually it is. So they don't want that. I mean, I have to ask. So we do like everyone record.
Hey guys, welcome to J is for Justice. We are waiting for the press conference for the shooting in Perry, Iowa to begin. We had a school shooting. I guess these middle and high school are connected. It looks like a really small town. But I just wanted to welcome you guys to the stream today and say hello. And it should start at 4, but he did say they might be a few minutes late because some of the officers were still finishing up like their investigation and whatever they were doing. So we have a hot mic, so we're kind of getting updates from them as we're sitting here. 867-5309. I can really mess with you guys and say ALEXA, but I won't. I could have all of your ALEXAs play that song right now. That is some control I've got. Chicago's in the house, and so is Detroit. Hello. How's the weather up in Detroit? Is it cold in the D?
It's so cold in the D. How the fuck do we supposed to keep peace?
It's not cold in the D?
All right, just making sure everybody's ready to go. They are on their way over, so they will be here in just a few seconds. So
Hi, Misty.
if everybody's ready to go, they will be approaching just shortly.
I think the kids
Everybody
just
ready?
went back to school today.
Good.
Okay.
It's cold here in Florida today. Chilly. It's sunny. You're actually seeing the sun in January? Wow. That's awesome. Nevada in the house, low 40s. Here come the troops. Looks like we're going to start right on time. Here we go, guys.
We'll go ahead and get started. Our hearts are heavy today, and our prayers are with the Perry community. This strikes at the heart of everything that we hold dear. This senseless tragedy has shaken our entire state to the core, and I want this community to know that every Iowan stands with you. It's impossible to understand why anything like this happens, but again, I want you to know that we'll work tirelessly to get the answers so that we can prevent it from happening again. I want to take a moment this afternoon to recognize the immediate and courageous response of local law enforcement today and the incredible coordination between local police, first responders, the Dallas County Sheriff's Office, the Iowa State Patrol, the DCI, ATF, and the FBI, and multiple healthcare providers. I had the opportunity a few moments ago to speak with some of the officers involved, and in a situation like this, as we all know, every minute counts. And their heroic actions today, we can say, saved lives. The response was tremendous, and we're extremely grateful. The full resources of the state government will be available to assist in the response and, of course, the community's recovery from this tragic event. The mental health region has social workers that are embedded in the school district and will provide counseling services for the students, the families, and the staff. As you all know, this is an ongoing investigation, so law enforcement will brief you only on what they can at this time, and they will provide additional information as it becomes available. And so with that, I'd like to turn it over to the Chief.
Thank you. I'm Chief Eric Vaughn from the Perry Police Department. I want to thank the quick actions of the Dallas County dispatchers who handled and dispatched the calls regarding this tragic event this morning. I also want to recognize the initial officers from the Perry and Dallas County Sheriff's Office and their actions on scene. Thank you to the massive response from agencies throughout the area, including EMS, for their assistance today. It is truly amazing to see first responders work together in these crisis situations. And I cannot forget to recognize the teachers, faculty, and students involved who acted bravely and heroically in this tragic situation. Thank you to the community support we have seen and we will continue to need in the future. All of our condolences to the victims and their families. They need your thoughts and prayers, as well as time and space to process and to grieve. This community has been through tough times before and have rallied together. I'm sure this time will be no different. Thank you. I introduce Mitch Mortvet from DCI.
Thank you, Chief. My name's Mitch Mortvet. I'm an assistant director with the Iowa Division of Criminal Investigation. At 7:37 a.m., on January 4th, 2024, the Perry Police Department responded to an active shooter event at Perry High School. Meanwhile, Dallas County Communications was also receiving multiple 911 calls of an active shooter at the high school. Perry police officers responded within minutes. They immediately made entry and witnessed students and faculty either sheltering in place or running from the school. Once inside, they located multiple individuals with gunshot wounds. Officers immediately attempted to locate the source of the threat and quickly found what appeared to be the shooter with a self-inflicted gunshot wound. As additional officers responded, a systematic search of the school took place. Officers located during the search of the school an improvised explosive device. The State Fire Marshal and the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms rendered the device safe. Numerous officers from multiple agencies were able to secure the school and verify no additional threats. At the same time, first responders were rendering aid to the victims, who were later transported to area hospitals. The shooter has been identified as 17-year-old Dylan Butler, a student at Perry High School. Butler was armed with a pump-action shotgun and a small caliber handgun. Butler also made a number of social media posts in and around the time of the shooting. Law enforcement is working to secure those pieces of evidence. All evidence thus far suggests that Butler acted alone. There are 6 victims, one of them who is deceased. That individual was a 6th grade student at Perry Middle School. The other 5 are being treated at area hospitals. 4 of the surviving victims are students, and the 5th is a school administrator. The law enforcement response was swift and immediate. Roughly 150 officers from local, state, and federal agencies responded within the hour. The investigation in today's tragedy is ongoing. The Iowa Division of Criminal Investigation is serving as the lead investigative agency with assistance from the Perry Police Department, the Dallas County Sheriff's Office, the FBI, the ATF, and the Dallas County Attorney's Office. At this time, we will take a few questions.
Mitch, Philip Jones from the Register. I was told by the father of a student who was shot that his son witnessed Principal Dan Marburger be shot. Is he the administrator, and what is his condition?
The investigation's ongoing, and we're not releasing any other names other than Dylan Butler's name at this time.
Can you give us any indication as to motive for this? I know this is ongoing.
Anything into the background of him is part of the investigation, and we're obviously going to take a deep dive into that, but there's nothing that we can release at this time.
And could you give us the status of the other 5 who were in the hospital? Are they stable? Are they critical?
At this time, it's my understanding, as of about an hour ago, 1 was in critical condition, but appeared not to be life-threatening, and the other 4 are stable.
Is any racial motivation in this shooting, and are there any Latino victims?
As far as the ethnicity of the victims, I'm not sure, and there's nothing to indicate at this time that it had anything to do with race. As far as motive, again, that's part of the background investigation, and that's something that we're continuing to look into.
Sir, excuse me, there's a video online. Is there any credibility to this video naming this man as the shooter?
I haven't seen the video, and that I don't know at this time, but law enforcement is working to secure those pieces of evidence, as I mentioned in the statement, so there's nothing more that we can comment on about that.
This is the first time that we've heard someone from the middle school being involved in the shooting. Do you have an idea as to the path this suspect took?
It all happened in the Perry High School, and it was before school started, so there were not many students, and it's our understanding that there was a breakfast program going on, so there may have been students of different grades, if you will, in the school at that time. But it all was contained in the Perry High School, not in any of the other buildings.
How many shots were fired from which weapons?
That's still part of the investigation. We're trying to determine that.
How sophisticated was the IED?
The explosive device?
I'm sorry, one of you?
The explosive device?
Yes.
What else can you tell us?
Not much about it, other than it was pretty rudimentary, and it was rendered safe by, like I said, the State Fire Marshal and the ATF.
Can I ask a question of the governor? Given that the investigation is ongoing, and this is a local and state matter, you know, however, the eyes of the world are on Iowa over the next 11 days. How should the candidates running for president talk about what happened today?
Well, I'll let them.
The issue of school violence generally.
I'll let them decide how they're going to talk about it. We're going to focus on the investigation, and we're going to focus on making sure that we provide the resources that the community, the teachers, the staff, those that are involved, the families, that we're providing the resources that they need during this difficult time. So that's what I'm going to be focused on, the state of Iowa is going to be focused on, and I'll let the candidates decide what they're going to focus on.
Do you worry they might politicize it?
We're going to take no more questions at this time.
What does the
Thank you.
For school safety for other schools in the area that we're looking at this year, what does school safety look like going forward here in Iowa?
I mean, as it was commented on by the chief, and by the governor as well, that everybody reacted the way they should, and it's obvious that training, first of all, at the school level, with faculty and students, everybody reacted absolutely appropriately the way they should, as well as law enforcement as they are entering the building.
Is that the suspect had a self-inflicted gunshot wound? Is the suspect dead?
Thank you.
Is the suspect dead?
How the school safety bureau responds.
Is the suspect deceased?
That's all.
I believe he said he was. What you got? He said he had a self-inflicted. Yeah, he's dead. Okay.
That's what I was wondering.
Did he say he was deceased? They're confused.
Question for you that I think you'll be able to answer if you have the authority. So my bosses were wondering if someone sees a social media post like the one that the alleged suspect made, what should they do?
Absolutely call 911. Report it. Let authorities know.
What is he
Anytime
talking
that is alerted or you see something, always a good lesson. Everybody should always.
Is there always enough time to stop something like that when a post like that is made and something might be?
You never know when it might affect or change somebody's life or save somebody's life.
Was there a school resource officer on duty at the time?
That I don't know.
Do you know when the school
Close tomorrow. We're told you. There are no metal detectors at the doors of the school, right? Can you confirm if it was a department or
Hey, Shelly. Hey.
I wouldn't have any knowledge with that, so.
Thank you.
Yep. Good to see you, Phil. I do not. No, I do not. I do not.
Hey, Morgan. Morgan.
Yep. Morgan. Yep. We'll have everything out of it by then, so. I honestly, I didn't even hear, so, and I don't know.
That's fine. Yeah, I was like, I couldn't remember.
Yeah, no, I was on the outside and I couldn't hear, and I honestly don't know. So, I've been in charge of just facilitating this. Yeah, you bet.
Sir, have you guys
Not as of yet.
He's got Dahmer,
I will be
the end credits from the Netflix series Dahmer in his post. I'm getting this from the Daily Mail.
Iowa Department of Public Safety. So if you are signed up for any of those alerts, we are going to be the main facilitator of releasing.
He said he was a student.
Whether we release it in a press release or if we choose to do another.
Is this one yours?
All information will come from our yes, from you. Yep. 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 If you're signed up for those alerts, you will get those alerts, and that'll be how all of this information is not being released to the Dallas County. It's coming from Department of for today.
They ended it very abruptly, too.
See if we can get out of it without breaking something.
Campaigning across the state for their preferred choices. And so inevitably it may or may not come up.
All right, they just went dark. So let's take a look at this Daily Mail. Ooh, thank God. We got out of there just in time, guys. That was loud. All right, so this is the guy, allegedly, and they said he's a 17-year-old student at the Perry High School. So his name is Dylan Butler, a senior at Perry High School. One of the 3 people injured was the principal, Dan Marburger, not to be confused with a Koberger, but a Marburger. And he was rushed to the hospital and is currently in surgery for his wounds. One is deceased and 5 others injured, including the principal. And then the shooter allegedly turned the gun on himself. The 2 other people were students. Hours before the shooting took place at 7:37, Butler posted a TikTok posing in what appeared to be the school bathroom with the caption, "Now we wait." I want to know who this is taking this picture right here. Who's holding that stick? Because obviously this kid had a friend, right? Butler posted the TikTok selfie with the song Stray Bullet playing in the background. In December, just weeks before the shooting, Butler posted another video on the same social media account of him sitting on a children's playground with a friend, pretending to be in a gunfight with using sticks. Butler gets shot by the stick and falls down on the children's slide. On Thursday morning, there were hundreds of emergency services at the scene, which is 25 miles northwest of Des Moines. Ambulances, police units, air ambulances, and firefighters were called to the school at 7:37 a.m. The first responders found multiple gunshot victims inside the school, but said they're still working on confirming the number. Here's the video. You guys want to watch it? It's only 12 seconds. Stick guns. I mean, really? Now we're going to take stick gun. Like, oh, if your child holds up a stick gun, oh my God, they're going to. I can't with this ad either. What the? A 30-second ad? Y'all. Yeah, we're getting ready to watch it. We had to watch this lady fart for 30 seconds. Obviously, he was wrong, Wayward. I don't know what to tell you about that. So now I guess, how long before they ban Nerf guns? How long before Nerf guns are banned? Because now sticks are obviously going to be a red flag. Check your liver. His Facebook states he's gender fluid. I don't even know what the hell that means. Adam Infant said that there were few people in the building at the time of the shooting because the school day hadn't started yet. The community is safe. We're not working backwards. They said earlier, today is the first day back from winter break for the 1,785 students in the whole district. Carlos, who is a student at Perry High School, told Who 13 that he and his friends thought the loud bangs were a part of a prank before a teacher started screaming at the students to leave, leave, leave. He said, I heard a couple of bangs. They weren't loud. We saw loads of people run out. We thought it was a prank or something. We didn't think it was real at first. Erica Joliffe said that her daughter, a 9th grader, reported being rushed from the school grounds at 7:45. Joliffe was still looking for her son, Amir, a 6th grader, an hour later. I just want to know he's okay. They won't tell me nothing. Xander Shelley, 15, was in a hallway waiting for the first day of school after break when he heard gunshots and dashed into a classroom. The teenager was grazed twice and hid in the classroom before texting his dad at 7:36. Kevin Shelley, who drives a garbage truck, told his boss he had to run. It was the most scared I've been in my entire life. Rachel Cares, an 18-year-old senior, was wrapping up. They got a lot of eyewitness accounts already, or interviews. An 18-year-old senior was wrapping up jazz band practice with her bandmates when they heard what she described as 4 gunshots spaced apart. We all jumped. My band teacher looked at us and yelled, run. So we ran. Cares and many others got out of the school, past the football field, as she heard people yelling, get out, get out. She said she heard additional shots as she ran, but she didn't know how many. She was more concerned about getting home to her 3-year-old son. Rachel Cares, an 18-year-old senior, was getting home to her 3-year-old son? Holy fuck. At that moment, I didn't care. Okay, I already read that. Ava Augustus, who is a senior at Perry High School, broke down in tears as she recalled what she saw this morning. She was in a counselor's office. She said she saw blood everywhere, glass on the floor, and she watched a girl with gunshot wounds in her leg be taken out of the auditorium. She said, I run, and you can just see glass everywhere, blood on the floor. I get to my car, and they're taking a girl out of the auditorium who had been shot in the leg. That's the Sheriff Adam Infant. Perry Elementary and Perry Middle, which are nearby to the high school, were evacuated and buildings cleared by 8:32. There is no active threat in these vicinities, and it was cleared by a team of officers at 8:27 a.m. Multiple victims were transported to Mercy One Des Moines, and 2 victims are being treated at Iowa Methodist Medical Center. So apparently this dude's gone. So let me see what you guys are saying about this. Hello, Myron. Hi, Casey and Cindy and Kimmy and Potato and Kendi and everybody and Megs. All right, let me show you guys. There's another photo here. Ooh, sirens. Here's another one of him. Oops. That didn't work. Save. Hold on. Oh, it did come up. Why is it made my whole screen black? Okay. Yeah, so this is him again, I guess. Does this guy look 17? I guess. What's these people's deal, man? You can hear the sirens through my mic? The Anthony thing, I don't know. There should be an event up in Discord. I don't remember off the top of my head. Let me look. So we're playing the new Cindy, Anthony, and George Anthony. Apparently they took a lie detector to kind of live down whatever Casey is accusing them of, like, you know, the essay and stuff. Tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Gender fluid is identifying as multiple genders. His gender doesn't matter to me. The fact that what he did matters to me. $9 p.m., I guess. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And the way you can watch it with us is if you're a member of our Discord, you're automatically in. You just have to connect your Discord to your YouTube, and you're good to go. Why are you guys saying 29-year-old? There's no 29-year-old. They just said he's 17. He's only 17. And that's that. He's not 29. I don't know. That must have been info in the beginning. I'm not sure. I just played the press conference and the police said that this is a 17-year-old senior. That's what they said. So hopefully you guys will join us tonight. That should be interesting. I have a feeling it's going to be kind of corny. But when aren't these kind of shows corny? Like, oh, hey, we're going to do a lie detector for A&E for a big fat paycheck. So, yeah, that's it. That's the update. And, you know, when is this shit going to stop? I don't know. I don't know. The heck? Did you guys hear that? Oh, my dog's down here. I'm like, what is that noise? Look at the Grumpy Old Man Club and the tools. You gotta love, love my ads. Yeah, the report is that he's 17. And I'm going to have that damn Winger song stuck in my damn head all day now. But anyways, let's wrap this up, guys. Thanks for tuning in. That is your update on this horrible school shooting. There obviously won't be any trial or anything like that because the shooter has offed himself. So they just leave these families and these kids traumatized. These poor kids. First day of school. You know, I used to get that sick-ass feeling in my stomach on the first day of school. It's bad enough, but to go to your first day of school and have this happen is absolutely horrible. Yeah, I don't know who did the lie detector. I guess we'll find out. Ooh, really, Lavender? Ooh, let's look that up really fast. She said Jodi Hildebrandt's house is for sale, and it shows the safe room. What is her address, though? Maybe it's in an article already. $5.3 million? Oh, my word. Hold on here. Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna take a look at Jodi Hildebrandt's house, who is now for sale. I think she got 60 years. Yeah, I think she got 60 years. Let me give you guys an updated Discord link. They expire after a week, so. Here is an updated one. Yeah, she's supposed to get 60 years in prison. I love it. I love it. Imagine seeing her mugshot change over the years, right? All right, let's take a gander at her house, okay? 5.3 million. 5 bedrooms, 6 bath, 10,000 square feet, and there's 157 photos. All right, let's go ahead and scroll through these. KM, what's up? KM, I'm glad that it makes you feel cozy despite the topics. That's really nice to hear. Thank you for sharing that. Look at this house, though. Okay, 100 and some pictures. We're going to scroll through here. Damn. I mean, 5.3 million? Million? For this one lady? How? Where did she get all their I mean, I know she scammed and lied and stuff. But my goodness gracious. Look at that kitchen and that living area. All these windows and oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. I hate these people. Wow. Look at that tub next to this window here. Like, what does that single woman need with all this? It really makes one wonder. And they got it cleared out this fast? Like, who did that? Okay, it looks like we're going down in the basement now here. Where this little bar is and stuff. Yeah, this is the lower level. So I don't know. There's a bathroom and all that. I mean, look at all this windows and the view. Okay, here we go. This is downstairs. Out of this world, is it not? Okay, what's this? This is like a theater room. Garage. Is that this? What? Wait a minute. Holy hell. Okay, check this out, guys. So, this is the garage. And then there's these stairs. Oh, this is really creepy. See the stairs going down right there? So watch this. You go down those stairs. And you're in this safe. That's what they meant by a safe. I've never seen nothing like this. So here's is that how you get in there? What is that wire? What is all that stuff? Imagine what they... This is the safe house, I guess. They have a bed. Look at all the marks on those cabinets. This is where you live in case you have like a fallout. Yeah, how did he get out of here, huh? This is it. Look at this crap. Is this part of the safe room? See the toilet on the outside of the safe door. Oh, look at the door. It's literally a safe. That's why the cops said they found the kids in a safe. We'll go back to those in a second. I just want to get through these. See if there's any more. What is that thing on the wall, I wonder? What are these boxes for? See these boxes? What are those for? I know they're lights, but are those just lights? I guess they're just sconces. Jesus. Criminy. So this is, wait, hold on. This is hers with the yellow arrow. That's Jodi's. So they escaped. The boy escaped and ran to one of these neighboring houses here, which aren't very close. And there's freaking cactuses everywhere. And the kid had no shoes on. And they were hanging these children from by their wrists and ankles, suspending them up in the air. Sick. Look at the slide. Unreal. I mean, literally unreal that this lady had this much money doing this to people. Can you imagine how many victims she must have to have this kind of money? It's insane to think about. And it's literally like surrounded like a compound, like with that little wall all around it. Do they all have that? It doesn't look like it. Not like Jodi's.